Hi, you're welcome to Explore Insights. In this video, I want to teach you on 2's complement subtraction. Now, I'll be treating case 2. If you have not watched the case 1, where the subtraction of larger number from smaller number was treated, please do well to watch my previous video and come back right here. Yeah, so if you're just joining this video for the first time, don't forget to subscribe and do remember to like this video. Now, without any further ado, let's get started with this case 2 on second complement subtraction. Okay, so we have here the subtraction of small number from large number, which is typically our case 2. Now, L represent the large number and X represent the small number. Now, for this S, we call it the subtrahend, and for this L, we call it the minor end. So take note of that. And before we proceed, we'll look at the steps that is required. The steps are very important for you to solve this given question. Now, we basically have 3 steps. The first one is to determine the second complement of the subtrahend, and whatever value you have, you add it to the minor end, which is the second step. And then the last step is we are going to check, is carry generated? If it is generated, then discard the carry. Now, to better understand this, let's go with an example. So we are asked to subtract 28 from 48. So logically, that's to say 48 minus 28, which is going to give us 20. But in an exam scenario, you are asked to use second complement subtraction. So what do you do with that? You have to show your step by step. This is why I'm here to teach you. So stay tuned and enjoy this video. So we have 48 minus 28. Now the 48 is the minor end, the 28 is the subtrahend. So the next thing I need to consider is to convert 28 and 48 into binary form. The quickest way I can do that, and I would like to introduce this simple format to you. That's to spread this value. First, I'm going to think about how many digits it's going to take us, how many bits it's going to take us, sorry. So it's going to be about 6 bits to get 48. So to that, I'm going to spread 2 raised by 0, 2 raised by 1, 2 raised by 2, 2 raised by 3, 2 raised by 4, 2 raised by 5. Now, when I go further to simplify this, I'll have 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Now, the next thing I need to consider is this 48. What will make up 48 here? So 32 plus 16 will give us 48. So I'm going to turn that on as 1, 1. And these other ones which were not involved will be zeros. Now, this is why we have 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. So think about it. What about 28? Could you do that in a few seconds? 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, so let me show you for 28. So for 28, what values am I going to add up to give us 28? And remember, if those values are involved in the summation of 28, I'm going to represent that as 1. Otherwise, there will be 0. So, to this, 32 cannot be considered. We can go for 16. 28 minus 16 will be 12. So, since 16 is considered to be 1, now 12 minus 8, it can be considered to be 1. That will be 4. 12 minus 8 will be 4. So 4, we can see 4 here is 1. So what did you notice? 32, 2 and 1 were not involved. So I just put 0, 0, 0. So this is why when we convert to 28, I'm going to have 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. The next thing to do, since we are asked to take the second complement of subtrahend, and our subtrahend here is 28, we'll have to check for the second complement. But for us to do the second complement, it's important for you to check first the first complement, then add 1 to get the second complement. So this is what we are going to do here. Now, the rules of the first complement states that when you have the given value for that digit, now if there is 1, convert it to 0, and where there is 0, convert it to 1. So to that, our 0 here will be 1, 0 will be 1, 1 will be 0, 1 will be 0, 1 will be 0, 0 will be 1. So we've gotten our first complement. Now our second complement says that you have to add 1 to the first complement. So to that, we added 1 to this. So 1 plus 1 will be 0 carry 1. 1 plus 1 will be 0 carry 1. 0 plus 1 will be 1. Now take note, the carries were actually indicated with the blue ones, okay, the blue colors. Now for here we don't have anything to sum, so we have 0, 0, 1. So since we have considered the second complement of 28, which is 100,100, we'll go on with the second step, which is to add the second complement of 28 to the minuend, which is 48. So literally we are just saying that we're going to add 48 with the second complement of 28. So we'll spread the binary form for these digits. So we'll have 110000, and the second complement of 28 will be 100100. So we're going to add that. So we have 0, 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 0, 0, 1 plus 0, 1, 1 plus 1 will be 0 carry 1. So we have 1 here. Now this brings us to our step 3. It says if carry is generated, then discard the carry. Now, how do we know the carry? Now look at this. How many bits do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bits. And the same thing, 6 bits here. But in this case, how many bits do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 bits are here. So it means that carry exists. So what are we going to do for step 3? We are going to discard the carry. Now we are going to discard the carry, and since we are discarding this carry, which is 1, we are left with this value. So we have 010100. But the question is, subtract 28 from 48, so we cannot leave it in its binary form. We have to convert it to base 10, which is also known as the binary form. So I'm going to spread that with 2 with the power of its place values, starting with 2 raised to power 0, 2 raised to power 1, 2 raised to power 2, 2 raised to power 3, 2 raised to power 4, 2 raised to power 5. Now what is relevant? Anyone multiplied by 1, because anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So we have 2 raised to power 4 times 1, 2 raised to power 2 times 1, which are important. So to that, 2 raised to power 4 is 16, plus 2 raised to power 2 is 4. So at the end of the day, we are going to have 20. Remember, we are asked to subtract 48 minus 18, which is 20. So it shows that the answer is correct. So do well to subscribe, like, and share this video. Don't forget to watch my previous videos and look forward to having my subsequent video. Just hit the notification bell so that you can get notified when I release a new video. So do have a great time ahead. Bye.